Alright, so if you're watching this video, you're basically telling me that you're done sanding your work. You read you're not only your letter rubric and decided this was fine, which you did a while ago, but you've also now at this point looked at the assembly rubric and glued it together, and you're basically ready to move on. You've dealt with any sort of issues that you had with it. You've gotten rid of any glue residue on there. You sanded the whole thing down. You're basically done except for applying finish. You're gonna come out here and you should find a container of finish. You should find some water, and inside here you should find these pieces of what's called, which is bamboozle, I think it's called. It's basically paper towels made out of bamboo so that it's recyclable. You want to start out by wringing it out really well so that it's not wet. Gotta go through that. It's not full of water. If this thing is sopping wet and you dip it in finish, you're basically just going to be putting water on your piece. I just mixed up this finish. I mixed it up really well because there's really water here on the top, and you can see what happened here. Applied finish, really some water, okay? But when I do this time, it's not going to soak in like that as much. I'm going to take this, which is fairly dry. You can see it's somewhat kind of thick, and I put a coat of finish on here. I don't want to ever come out here and see stuff like all over this, like that, and you're busy talking to your friends about whatever's going on, because that's going to dry, and it's going to dry not smooth at all. So whatever you get on your towel, you need to make sure it gets really smoothed out assertively. You get whatever on here, and you smooth it out, get rid of all strips, streaks and such. And you get it all, no whitening. See how it's kind of a white spot right there? Get rid of that. Make sure it's all laying down flat before you stop, before you go get any more. Okay, because like we'll come out here sometimes and the kid will have the thing just slathered with finish all over it. Okay, so you're going to basically put a very thin coat of finish over the entire shelf, top, bottom, front, the entire thing, completely covered in finish. Then you're going to let it dry for a few minutes. With the wind blowing like it is and the sun out, this is going to dry. Before I even get it done, this part's going to be dry. It dries pretty quickly. What you're going to be doing is you're going to put on 3 full coats of finish. And you're going to bring it to me at some point, and I'm going to tell you that there's enough finish on there. You're then going to take some very fine sandpaper. You're going to sand the whole thing down, just enough to knock down the finish. You do not want to remove your finish. Take some very fine sandpaper, which you get from me. You sand it down very lightly until it feels smooth again. You apply one last final coat of finish, and you're done. Okay, and that's when you're going to go back and look at your rubrics, and you're going to write me a 3-paragraph essay, which obviously I will talk about in class, and I'll have an example essay for you. But it's 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph is about the letter, second paragraph is about the assembly, third paragraph is about the finish, 3-paragraph essay, and you're done.